A journey to the heart of the world, the story of the Kaaba introduction. More than just a stone in the heart of the Arabian Peninsula stands a cubic structure, simple in its geometry, yet holding within it an unparalleled history. This is the Kaaba. To someone seeing it for the first time, it might seem like just an ancient stone building, but for over 2 billion Muslims around the world, it represents the spiritual center of the universe. It is the Qibla, the direction they face in their daily prayers, and the beating heart of the Hajj, the greatest human gathering on earth. Its story is not just a tale of a building. It is a journey through time, a story of faith, renewal, and unity, presented to you from a perspective that touches upon shared human values.
Audio Jungle.
Chapter 1. Luminous Beginnings. Abraham and his son Ishmael. The story of the Kaaba begins in the depths of history with the prophet Abraham, who is considered the father of the 3 Abrahamic faiths. According to Islamic tradition, God commanded Abraham and his son Ishmael to build this house to be a center for pure worship. The structure was not ornate or grand. It was just simple walls of humble stone in a barren valley, with a single purpose: to be a symbol of monotheism. A house dedicated to the worship of one God. The moment of the Kaaba's construction was a moment of establishing pure faith. Abraham and Ishmael worked together, raising the stones, all the while praying to God to accept this work from them. This scene embodies the essence of faith: hard work, sincerity, and partnership in the pursuit of goodness. God then commanded Abraham to call people to perform the pilgrimage Hajj, inviting them to visit this sacred house. Since then, the Kaaba has become a spiritual center, drawing people from every corner of the earth to participate in rituals that remind them of their father Abraham and his faith. This beginning is not just a religious story, but a human one of loyalty, devotion, and the establishment of a great tradition that continues to this day. Chapter 2. History writes its lines around the Kaaba. Over the centuries, the Kaaba witnessed significant transformations. After the prophets, people began to add to the sacred house what did not belong to it. It transformed from a symbol of monotheism into a complex of idols, with statues placed inside that were worshipped alongside God. But even in its darkest times, the Kaaba still held great value. Before the birth of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the Kaaba witnessed a great event that proved its status. In a year known as the Year of the Elephant, a military commander named Abraha came with a massive army of elephants from Yemen with the goal of destroying the Kaaba. This was an attempt to eliminate Mecca's center of trade and pilgrimage and redirect it to Yemen. But historical accounts indicate that God protected his house, sending flocks of birds to stone them, annihilating the entire army. This story, known to many in the region, is a symbol of the power of faith and God's protection of his house. Chapter 3. The Great Restoration. A return to the roots after decades of spiritual and social chaos. The pivotal moment in the Kaaba's history arrived at the hands of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. At the conquest of Mecca, it was not merely a military victory, but a victory for the original message. The first action Prophet Muhammad took was to purify the Kaaba. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, began with his blessed hands to remove the idols from around the Kaaba, reciting the verse from the Quran: "Truth has come, and falsehood has vanished." Indeed, falsehood is ever bound to vanish. This act was not one of destruction, but of restoration and renewal. Returning the house to its original purpose, as built by Abraham and Ishmael, a house for the pure worship of the one God. From that moment on, the Kaaba became a symbol of pure faith, stripped of all impurities that had accumulated over time, and returned to its essence, a unified Qibla for Muslims and a center of faith and unity. Chapter 4. From Present to Future. The beacon of human unity today, after hundreds of years, the Kaaba still stands tall. The focal point of the greatest human gathering on earth, the Hajj and Umrah pilgrimages. Every year, millions of people come from all over the world, of every race, color, and language. They all wear simple, similar clothing to perform a single set of rituals in a scene unparalleled in human history. This gathering breaks down social and economic barriers, proving that humanity, in all its diversity, can unite in one faith and one purpose. The Kaaba and its surroundings have undergone massive expansion and development to accommodate the ever-increasing number of pilgrims. Yet, despite all these engineering advancements, the Kaaba itself has remained a symbol of eternity and steadfastness. And every day, billions of Muslims, in every part of the world, turn toward the Kaaba in their prayers. But this direction is not the worship of a stone. It is a symbol of unity and discipline, and a constant reminder of the spiritual center that connects every believer to every other believer, and to the Creator of the universe. Conclusion: the story of the Kaaba is a story of a human journey through time, from a humble building in a desolate valley to a global center of faith and unity. It is a reminder that sacred places are not just buildings, but symbols of the principles we believe in. The Kaaba tells us a story of eternity in the face of impermanence, purity in the face of corruption, and unity in the face of difference. Its story is not exclusive to Muslims alone, but is part of the broader human heritage, demonstrating how faith can inspire generations, unite people, and make history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all our new content.